Let's keep going. Let's see if I can get them all done tonight.
You ready for this?
What is this thing?
My turn. All right.
I am ready. The moonlight glows.
Oh, wait, the darkness.
No.
Nobody can forget about Best Boy.
Lux Conjurer!
Rocks Conjurer!
Slow down.
Why is we fighting this thing?
Horses!
Witchery!
No good.
Bring it on. I got just what you need.
How about you? Elemental Break!
Oh.
No good. My light will blind you.
My turn. Here we go. That'll do her.
I was thinking about it, but like, I would just muscle through it.
The battle is truly joyful. Out of my way!
What the?
Oof.
My turn. I see.
Victory shall be mine! Elemental Break!
Here we go!
No good. Watch me now! None can escape Valadar's rage.
I need to remember to undo that thing.
Shucks. I got just what you need.
Get rid of that poison.
Yeah, let's get down to work. Windhild, show no mercy.
Jeez, he just tanked it!
Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
36,000
And that's
damage. Let's see. Wait, whose boss was that anyway? I don't remember fighting that thing. From the Diary of Garaham Crossford, Part the First. Great. I don't know what kind of voice he had. He had like a Santa Claus voice. Grave tidings reached me as I was passing through Victor's Hollow in my travels. My beloved's condition had worsened. I knew my journey must be brought to a swift conclusion, lest I be too late in the end. I made up my mind to sail across the verdant deep. The final ingredient I required was the pinson of an ogre eagle, that most fearsome beast of the sky. They are said to make their home in the forest of Ruba, beyond that vast emerald sea. When I arrived at the harbor, there was only one ship to be found. It was a grand one, no mistaking that. But the captain was none other than Leon Bastriel. I recognized him at once, of course. Who could travel these lands without hearing a tale or tin of that dread pirate captain, the very mention of whose name would set even the bravest sailor's heart pounding and palms sweating? Yet I found the man himself to be quite different from the one spoken of in legend. Captain Leon Bastrel stood at the helm of a merchant trader, which was preparing to hoist sail at the very moment I came upon it. I told him of my haste and implored him that he let me aboard. I'm afraid I don't just let anyone aboard my ship, he told me, and I felt as though I would be put to some kind of test. It was clear this was a man who did not easily place his trust in others. My coin purse was impoverished as my hopes. I held out the only thing I held out the only thing of value I could offer, my journal. This is the most valuable of my possessions, I explained. Within it, you will find a record of every region of this vast continent, every town I have visited, every path I have tread. Surely such knowledge is worth the trouble of having one more body aboard your ship for this voyage. After all, what need had I of such a log then? My journey was nearly over. All that remained was to obtain the vital ingredient and hasten home to my beloved side. Captain Leon gave a boisterous laugh and gestured me onto his ship with a grin. You'd have me believe the leaves of that old book are more valuable than the leaves of my coffers? You must have had quite the journey. I wouldn't mind hearing about it, as you swabbed my decks. As his ship tossed about the stormy sea, my thoughts drifted ahead of the winds to where my wife awaited me. I could see her face in my mind so clearly, it felt as though it was only minutes ago that we parted, not countless moons. And I prayed that the flame would guide me back to her while that gentle smile still graced her lips. It's almost finished at last, my love. Pray wait for me just a little longer. I did not know what has become of my journal since I parted ways with Captain Leon. But looking back, I am relieved that it left my hands when it did. Surely it is better that my final entry ended with some traces of hope, rather than the bitter pain I would eventually find at my journey's end. I kind of figured that out, like the end of her story, kinda. And I realized who that was to Alphen and into his. Tressa has less HP than Therion? That's kind of weird, isn't it? His wife was just a body pillow. That's so dark. Alright, now let's read the other diary since I skipped it. From the Diary of Graham Crossford, Part the Second. All hope was lost. My beloved was gone forever. I had finally finished the elixir, but it was too late. Mere days too late. My one true love had drawn her last breath just as I was racing back to her side, medicine in hand, and a heart filled with renewed hope. For 3 days and nights I lost myself in tears, a river of tears too deep and raging for me to ford my way across it. It was after the funeral that the woman found me, LeBlanc, she called herself. In the depths of my anguish, my life bereft of all meaning, she asked me a simple question, terrible in its implications. Wouldn't you like to see your beloved once more? That insidious offer, a mere whisper in the wind, took hold of me. Try as I might, I could not close my ears to it. If it would mean seeing my love even once more, I would give my very life without regret. LeBlanc spoke of the Gate of Finis, which separates this world from the next. If I could find it and cast it open, I could bring my beloved back to my side. I had heard the legends before, of course, but for the first time I found myself desperate to believe them, begging the help of one of Kit's companions. I set out to the southeast. It was a fool's journey, but what else remained to me but a fool's hope? On my way, I passed through the village of Clearbrook. There I came across a young boy stricken with illness and lingering just outside death's door. Convulsions racked his small frame, and his skin was molten with a purplish pox. I recognized the symptoms at once. How could I not? It was the same fell malady that stole my beloved from me. I felt the touch of fate in this meeting. Though I had not been in time to save my true love, I still carried the elixir I had labored so long to create, remembering they could do nothing for her now. There was no doubt in my mind what I must do, so I treated the boy with my medicine. When I looked at the boy's face, finally at peace in a calm repose, I saw my beloved again. In her gentle eyes I found forgiveness. I hope I can do that too someday. Such were the boy's words to me when he was strong enough to speak again. He told me that he wished to follow my footsteps and become a great apothecary. His words were a reward I never expected in that moment, as I felt as though my journey was perhaps not a fool's one after all. I left what remained of the elixir and the rest of my medicines behind with the boy, and I set out once more, turning my feet again to the gate of Finis. Little did I know that I was making the greatest mistake of my life. This is so sad! Ugh. Alfred is the one true protagonist. Alright, let's see. That's honestly a really good point, though, Isolate. There's a lot of strong connection for Alfred, and I enjoy it. Hope I get a chance to save after I fight all of these unholy presences.
Time for the main event.
You again? I can't tell by your weird picture. Oh. You're Therion's, angry buddy, aren't you?
I'll do my best. Electric Star, pierce our foes.
Holy crap, he almost killed her.
Beyond boundaries.
My turn now. Feel the power.
Venture Salter.
My turn now. Electric Star.
Jeez, she's strong!
Letting the hunt begin. Using this.
Let's not take any chances.
Let's do this. Catch me if you can.
Coming, if thou darest. Coming! Windhild, fight for this.
There, yes, there we go. Because it's their faces are just gone. They're just basically
I'm ready.
demons.
Beyond boundaries.
I know Primrose giving up that Terran to attack is bad, but
Do.
I think the Bielgar's blade will be more damaging.
I summon
Balgar.
Balgar. It's time. My turn now. Electric Star. Here's
Oh
our
crap,
foes.
that tanked in effectiveness.
Let's try. My turn now. Oh, stars, fill us with power. What to do? Feel the power.
I am ready. Venture Salter.
Yeah, I keep
What
forgetting she doesn't
next?
have that. I need to give that to her.
Better than a snare.
Get to the back of the line!
I'll do my best. Electric Star! Pierce our foes!
I am ready. Venture Salter!
And he's gone.
The show is over.
I'll make sure for the next fight Tressa has surpassing power. Because she'll probably need it. Let's see what this says. From the records of House Ravis. Wait, what? Okay, I guess. Fanta Salter. Yeah, I know. Wind is super important, right? The records of House Ravis. From the time of my first memories, I recall my father lecturing me on the origins of our house, on what it meant to be the head of House Ravis, and what it meant, and what it was I must give my life to protect. My father had heard the same from his father, and his father from his father before him. The House of Ravis was blessed with many treasures, and many who covet them. To one born to the House Ravis, such things are as natural and as given as the blue of the sky above us. We are blessed with great treasures, and it is our duty to protect those treasures from those who would use them for ill. And among all the treasures, there were none greater than the Dragonstones. The Dragonstones were bestowed upon the first Lord Ravis by the legendary King Beowulf. Beowulf the First of Hornburg. Wow, okay, so we're getting back to the Beowulf part that was talked in the side quest. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'll get back to the reading. And they have been passed down in our family ever since. The stones are said to have come from far land to the east, and they are worth more than their weight in gold. But that is not where their true value lies. The power sleeps within them, and it makes them valuable beyond mortal comprehension. And for the name Dragonstone is no simple fancy. These stones house the power of great worms, in whose names they bear. It is said that the great sorcerer Odin Crossford. Oh my gosh, who's Crossford? Who was Crossford? I know I heard that name earlier. Was it Garaham? Is that Garaham's ancestor? Garaham Crossford? Interesting. Used the power of the Dragonstones to seal shut the Gate of Finis. Crossford had campaigned together with King Beowulf and aided him in the founding of Hornburg. My father, when he was still with us, once told me this. Power in itself is neither good nor evil. It is the man who wields the blade who decides whether he fights for good or evil. That is why King Beowulf entrusted the stones to the man he trusted above all others, the loyal knight who would become the first lord of House Ravis. Great power could bring about boundless good or unfathomable evil. It is the duty of our house to keep the Dragonstones safe and protect them from those who would wield them for dark ends. Yet, given enough time, great power will always awaken a hunger in others who would claim it for themselves. Once the Dragonstones came to House Ravis, there was no end to those who lusted after them, not to mention our many other riches. Even kith and kin cannot be trusted to stand against such temptation. Once rumor reached my ears that suspicious parties were inquiring into the whereabouts of the stones at the behest of my own relatives. It may be that those who sabotaged the carriage my wife and I were riding in did so at the bidding of my own blood. Oh, my poor Cordelia, what has become of you? You are too gentle to ever doubt another. I fear that many will draw near to you, cloaked in the guise of kindness, and seek to deceive you. Cordelia, I can protect you no longer. No matter how I try to call out, my voice cannot reach you on the other side. Yet this, I hope you know, though a time may come when you are betrayed by one you trust, I believe your heart will not falter. You will not lose your faith in people, and this is for the best. For there are those who truly worthy of your unwavering trust, and you will find them and keep them close at your side. I held on to such faith, and I was rewarded with a loyal companion with over 1,000 other men. Heathcote has been true to me in all things. Surely such a friend will also appear before you, one worthy of your faith. And so I beg you, Cordelia, never stop believing in others, for it is this faith that will save you in the end. Oh, this is so sad! True. It's like... I should be alright. Actually... just be safe. The final unholy presence. Let's go. The dragon's scales are impenetrable!
I'm ready.
If I remember correctly, it's weak to... ice? Dragon? Question mark? Or is it... I'm surprised we're fighting the dragon and not the other creature. Shh, my mind. Yo, 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 chicks! I can't remember if it was weak to fire or ice. I think it was ice.
Glacius Quadrille.
It is weak to ice, but I can't hit that weakness.
What next?
I can't hit that weakness.
I'll do my best. Molecular star, pierce our
There we
foes.
go. Light's the one I can hit.
What to do? Feel the power.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Haha!
Better than a snare.
I'm ready. Lux Conjurer.
Letting the hunt begin.
I don't think that affects anything on those ends.
Let's do this. Ice. I will not be defeated.
Jeez.
What next? Better than a snare.
My turn now. Molecular star.
I should have used the spear. That would have been so much better.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm ready. Beyond boundaries.
Primrose needs that on this.
Let's do this.
Ryojin no Kinokura? I don't know how you would say that.
I won't hold back. I summon Valguard.
All that extra damage.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holding back nothing. Windhild, fight with us.
I'm ready.
Lux Conjurer.
All those hits!
My turn now.
Oh, I should use it wrong. Oh, okay. 1300 is Icy Pursuit. Yo, Jenna, how's it going? I don't know. You guys are just so, like, roasting on me so bad. What's it say? Oh, there's a third diary for him? Jeez! For the Diary of Garaham Crossford, Part the Third. How could I have been so wrong? All I thought was bringing my beloved back to the world of the living. When LeBlanc told me such a thing could be done, I was all too willing to swallow her pretty words. The moment I arrived before the gate, I felt a finger of ice run along my spine. Even if my mind had been too slow to recognize it, my very body was repelled by that gate. Or more precisely, by what lay beyond it. While I struggled to catch my breath, LeBlanc sketched out a magic circle on the ground with practiced ease. As she traced such twisted line and rune, and her hand never faltered. How many times must she have prepared for this moment in her heart of hearts? It was at that moment that I realized just how she had longed for this moment, how fiercely she desired to see the dark ritual to completion. Only by this ritual may the gate be opened. It will not be pleasant for you, but you must bear it if you wish to see your beloved once more. So LeBlanc spoke as she led me into the center of the magic circle. As she began the ritual, the first thing I felt was a great pain that struck my entire body at once. It was followed by such a strange sensation like nothing I had ever experienced. I felt myself stretching and swelling from the inside out. From the corner of my eye, I saw my own hand changing into something foreign and awful. And then the fear. LeBlanc watched my transformation with a glow in her eye. It was then I knew this ritual was not intended to open the gate and bring my wife back to me. Yes, I know what truly lies beyond the gate of Finis. That horror is what LeBlanc sought to bring back to our world, and I was to be the vessel. I would be lying if I said I had no idea this was coming. My conversations with LeBlanc had led me to suspect that this ritual would not work for just anyone. It seemed that she needed my blood, the blood of House Crossford, descended from an ancient line of sorcerers. That is why I must be the one to prevent her plan from succeeding. For if I fail, she will only turn her sights upon my dear Kit. No, that I cannot allow. So while I realized before the end what LeBlanc intended, I continued to accompany her in her aims so that I could see the truth of the ritual for myself and foil it however I could. Little did I know I was dealing with a power far, far beyond any mortal's control or conception. I felt my own sense of self growing faint and distant, and something else entirely filling me. I resisted it with all I had, but that presence, to that thing, it being like myself, a fragile human spirit, could be crushed as easily as an insect beneath your heel. And then just before my mind was completely consumed by the darkness, I saw the smiling faces of my wife and son one last time. I screamed. The memory of my wife gave me the power to resist at that last critical moment. I imagine LeBlanc herself did not think I would ever strike back at her, but I had already grown far stronger than I had been as a man. Even when I only managed to land a single blow to her, it cut her deep. She staggered back and the ritual was interrupted. This is my chance. All I need to do is chase... Oh God. All I need to do is chase after her as she flees and cut her evil to the root, bringing everything to an end. That is what I must do. But where am I going? Why am I turning into something else? Something less human? And so I wander the land without aim. There are periods of time I cannot remember. I come back to myself, surrounded by destruction. No memories, but I know it was me These blackouts grow more frequent. They come for me now. No, stay your hand. I am no monster. I am a man. I am a man. Holy crap. He's Red-Eye. Graham Crossford was Red-Eye. Oh, this hurts to read. Oh, I didn't even realize it until I was halfway through reading the twisted text. It wasn't until I read, until I wander the land without aim. That was what tricked me. Like, where else could this weird, black, red-eyed creature come from? And I also thought, why would Garrett Crossford's story have anything to do with Honnet's story? And then I realized, crap, he's Red-Eye. That's why he appeared suddenly without warning and nothing could stop him. He was inhuman. This is awful. The writing is amazing, but this is awful. Wait, what's going on? Hold on, I wanna... Can I save? Journey's End. Oh. Can I go back? Nope, can't go back. Oh, okay. Alright, well, hold on. Let me change everyone out. You haven't beat the game yet? You're here? He might have already spoiled us at some point. Alright, commence the final confrontation? Alright, let's do it. Oh, we're all here!
You.
Oh, it's not voice acted? Quite the stubborn ones, aren't we? Where's Kit? That's the question on your lips, isn't it? Why, he's right there, standing before your eyes. It's the first time we've seen them all.
Just
The
so.
13th god, Galdria the Fallen. He and Kit are one and the same. We're too late!
The Gate of Finis.
Was created to sail Galdria beyond the boundaries of this world. And the Crossford family, you see, comes from a long and ancient line that carries the stuff of the dark god in their veins.
But in
Many years
truth,
ago, I led Garaham, Kit's father, to this same place. I told him that by coming here, he could return his beloved to the land of the living. A lie, of course, but one he was all too willing to believe.
And then...
And all was proceeding according to plan, but in the end, I underestimated the strength of the man's spirit. The ritual failed, and Garaham escaped somewhere, though he hardly resembled himself anymore. This time, though, will be different. This time, I will not fail. At long, long last, Galdria shall rise again, and all the world will know is his fury. You, too, have an important role to play on this historic day. Your flesh, your blood, your very soul will feed the dark god and give him strength.
Father...
Can you hear me? Father, your daughter calls for you.
Goldera, my
Oh,
father.
Father, pray show mercy on these poor wretched souls. Quiet, Isolate. I can't pronounce. We know this. I hear you. Hold on. I'll get a demon voice going.
I hear you, my daughter.
Oh, Father, at last we are together.
My daughter, for fulfilling your fate, I bestow upon you eternal slumber.
Oh, that doesn't seem quite right. Oh, she's gone.
Brave souls, you too have earned the same reward. So come, let us consume all life on this world. Let us consume the gods themselves. For now, in eternity, there's only us. There's only Goldera.
This should be fun.
Wait,
Alright.
what? I couldn't read what the text was saying. I don't know what to do, right? So just... Oh, God.
Now then. Out of my way!
Jeez, he's too strong.
My turn.
Try this!
I am ready.
Alright, Jenna, have a good one. Let's try light.
Lux Conjurer.
That's the one. Oh, are you serious?
I am ready. Stay strong.
Here we go.
Now then. Victory shout! Watch my blade
Jeez,
dance.
this raging soul won't die.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, let's conduct, not concoct.
Try this.
That's the way! This music is good.
I am ready. Lux Conjurer.
That sound is so satisfying.
Out of my way. I see.
The battle is truly joy.
Shoot. Oh no. Oh, what's that thing? Oh, of course it became harder.
Here goes nothing.
My God, it's not dead!
Here.
Oh, I should have definitely...
I am ready. Tenebro Career.
How about you?
There we go, that's one down. The eye is unprotected! Oh,
Here goes nothing.
fun. Oh, this is so creepy looking.
I'm ready. Are you? Time to steal the show.
Of course!
I'm ready. Lux Conjurer.
Oh, that does nothing.
How about you? Ensnare them!
Oh, it doesn't work!
Bring it on. Try this.
Oh my god. There's so much wrong with her right now. Good thing I had a second apothecary!
Here.
Damn! How about this?
I'm ready. Venture Salter.
One taking a lot of damage.
Here.
Here goes nothing.
Oh my gosh. Don't try poisoning him. Good to know.
Gotta garage.
I am ready. The Nitrous Canary.
How about you?
Screaming Soul. Ugh. Wailing Soul. This is disturbing.
Now then!
No! This music is something else.
Here we go. Gotta garage.
I am ready.
Watch me now!
Gracious Claudel.
What?
No good.
Oh my god, what do I do? Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Stay strong.
Oh gosh!
Shucks.
Where's the poison cure? Is it this one then? I hope it is.
Try this.
Victory shall be mine! Fly true!
Oh, that's cheap.
I am ready.
Ventus Salter!
Oh, this is not good.
Sorry.
Well, this is it.
Can't end like this.
Where do I even start back up from that? Ugh. Are you kidding me? Oh! Are you kidding me? I really have to start over from the very beginning? Before the entire boss rush, I gotta do it all over again? Oh my god, that's not good. Alright, well, I think that means we're done for tonight. There's no way. Even if I completely steamroll the bosses, which I probably will next time, no. Also, what the heck was the bloody point of making two teams if when one died, the other ones were dead too? Also, I'm a little bothered by the fact that everyone was there for the first time ever on screen, for once! And no one said anything. That cutscene wasn't even voice acted. It's the climax of the game, and there's no voice acting. I like the dramatic readings, though, Isolate. Thank you very much. Oh, gosh. That sucks. That was... I mean... I knew I wasn't going to win. Honestly, not knowing going into it. That's stressful, though. That is really stressful. I'm going to have to work out a strategy next time I play.